Well, with the health concerns being the way they are, as I said before, we don't have a lot of people here in the studio. But I did realize there was someone we know who's already dead, and so we could bring them in with no fears whatsoever. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me as we now bring back once again the spirit of former Imagineer Skip Lewis. Can we dim the lights? Dim the lights, please. I need it to be dark for this. Thank you. This is what the show used to look like when we did it from my bedroom. All right, I have to read the incantation now. I got to put the candle. I know about the candles. Hold on.
All right.
They're totally normal candles. I didn't turn them on with a remote. I have to read the incantation. Skyways and castles, tale of a mouse. Call in Skip Lewis right into this house. Oh!
Yeah!
There you are. How's it going, Skip?
Things aren't so great here on the, I tell you what.
Why are you sitting so far away? You're dead.
Oh, well, I just think you're gross. So that's the only reason there. From what I've been hearing, up here, not so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean up here?
Well, let's just say Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, pretty realistic. Let's put it like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I brought you here because we're doing March Madness.
Oh, yeah. I keep hearing about this March Madness. People staying in. They got the madness. They don't want to deal with it. They're too mad.
No, we're doing a March Madness tournament of it's unbuilt Disney theme park attractions that never made it off of the drawing board. And I figured you're a former Imagineer. You've got to know of some ones that maybe
people have
we've
said
never
the greatest
heard about.
Imagineer, but yeah, okay.
The greatest Imagineer. But you have to have seen in your time some attractions that didn't make off the drawing board, maybe even some of your own.
So many.
Yeah.
So many Walt wouldn't let me make. I mean, I kept hearing it. Skip, it's too expensive. Skip, it takes up too much space.
Yeah.
Skip, the NAACP will be mad. All these things. It was,
Against my better judgment, would you mind sharing some of these with us? Could you tell us about some of them?
Do you remember my big one? Do you remember?
The Aluminum Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, the Hall of Aluminum, Disneyland. Well, I have a sequel.
What is it?
Sequel. Yeah. Give it to me, Nathan,
we have
over there. Hall of Asbestos. Hall of Asbestos. You get to see what asbestos is all about. The kids get to eat it. It's great.
Asbestos is toxic. We found out, since you've been gone, we figured out, we have to take it out of buildings now.
No, that's a rumor like cigarettes.
I know.
No, things are fine. Another one, though, for you.
You got another one?
Another for you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
I can see you're ready.
Oh, boy.
So, here's what we got, all right? You know the submarine voyage?
At Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah. With they have back in your day, they had the mermaids on the rock, the live mermaids. And
the mermaids.
Oh, wife struck a chord.
So.
You've been up here for 2 minutes. Did you get it?
I don't know. Oh, no, the virus. All right. Here's the thing. Submarine voyage, mermaids. Here's my thought. Late at night, a little something for the guys, the fellas.
Oh, boy.
Give it to me, Nathan. It's the submarine voyage after dark.
No.
Them mermaids, they take off. They get all natural for the guys.
We can't.
The guys are already looking through a peephole.
That's not very Disney.
What are you talking about? I'm going to take an E-ticket and make it a double D ticket.
All right, that's no.
What?
You
what?
can't
I'm a
say
ghost.
that.
I don't know better.
Ghost.
What?
You have another one?
Sure. I'll give you another one. So here's one I was really excited about. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nathan. Give it to me. Song of the South, The Ride. I was going to do this, but here's the thing. The Disney company got all squeamish. They said, no bueno. We ain't going to do that.
There is a Song of the South ride.
What are you talking about?
They built a Song of the South ride. It's called Splash Mountain.
But Dick Nunes said my idea was stupid.
Eventually it got built.
That dirty Dick Nunes. I hate that guy. I hate Dick Nunes.
You don't like Dick Nunes?
No. Nobody likes Dick Nunes. If they do, they're lying. I tell you what, down below, it's easier than dealing with Dick Nunes.
It's easier than working for Dick Nunes.
Satan is afraid of Dick Nunes.
Oh,
Let me put it like that.
Any other concept art? You got any more?
Sure. So I didn't just do concept art when I was alive. I did some when I was dead, too. So I came back from the dead, as you do, and I talked to Kevin Rafferty, and I said, don't get rid of Body Wars. You just got to redo it. So I had this new idea, and it deals with the sailor who comes back from overseas. Show me Nathan. Body Wars mission breakout. So you got scientists, they go in a sailor, He comes back from Vietnam or whatever, and you take out his VD.
That's gross.
Yeah, well, the gift shop was pretty cool.
All right, let's move on.
All right. Let's see here. I do have this one. It was for Adventureland. It was called the Tribesman Face Painting Station.
So they draw like lines on your face, kind of thing.
No, like they look like a tribesman. The whole face. They paint the whole face to look like a tribesman. Here's
I
some
have a
concept art for
bad
that
feeling,
one.
but
Oh,
no,
that
no.
dirty Dick Nunes.
Get that down, please.
That dirty
Thank you.
Dick
You can't
Nunes.
do that. That's offensive.
I'm a ghost. I don't know better.
I think that might be enough.
No,
I think
wait,
we're-
one more. I got one more for you. It's the best.
Fine.
It's the greatest idea I ever
right.
came up with. So, you
Fine.
know the Golden Horseshoe Saloon?
I do know the golden.
You know
Horse.
it?
I do.
You know it's nice for the family. But it's
Oh.
not necessarily nice for Daddy. So let's talk where Daddy should go. Daddy should go over to the burlesque hall right next door. Give it to me, Nathan. It's the Golden Camel Toe. It's
right.
the best.
That's it. That's
What?
enough.
What? I'm a ghost. I don't know
Get
better.
out of here.
What?
Skip Lewis, everybody. I'd like to apologize to everyone watching at home. What you were offended by. Luckily, we only flashed the concept art for a second and a half, so it's fine. All right, that's enough of that.